Hello everyone and welcome to another Friday night at the Art House Studio. My name is Karen Ellis and I am here today going to do a jelly print collage thing. That's a technical term, jelly print collage thing. I went and pre-did a mat for the said collage thing with my ScanNCut machine. And here it is. It's 4 birds stacked, and I used the ScanNCut Canvas for this, for this project. And I'm just framing it in like a $10 IKEA frame. This is that ribba frame from IKEA that's it's about 3 3/4 wide, and I think it's 15 3/4 long. So instead of using the 12 by 12 mat that comes with the ScanNCut, I went and got that 12 by 24 mat that they have to make these large frames. So it's very, very cool. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. Yes, I used the ScanNCut to cut these birds out, and I made the bird cut file in the ScanNCut Canvas. And there is a video on this on my YouTube channel. I will also post it on my blog. And the blog is located at thearthousestudio.ca, and I will post it with this finished recording so that both will be together for you. Okay? But it is there. Hello, crafty people. Love it. So here are the birds. The idea is I was going to do some jelly plate images, do a little bit of collaging, and do some strips of jelly plates behind it, maybe have a solid one. Anyway, decorate these birds with jelly prints. That was the idea. Okay, so I am going to, it's pretty already. Well, thank you so much. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I did cut a couple of mats out because I was playing around. So I do have these birds, and these birds are going to be absolutely fantastic for some collaging later, or some masks. I could probably even put one in a jelly print, but why bother, because it's going to be that size anyway, right? And hi Lee. So, but these are what was cut out of the ScanNCut, so they can be used. They're beautiful. I am going to end up attaching, I think, all the jelly prints to this, and then I will mat them underneath the mat. So it'll be good. That's why they're here. I am, as I say, using the jelly plate, so I do have some acrylic paints. Now here's a smattering. These are heavy body paints, and I usually use high flow paints for this, but I thought I'm just going to get a little bit of a thicker texture for this particular project, so I'm going to use the heavy body. Any water-based acrylic paint, well, which is water-based anyway, will work on these, whether it be craft paint or artist pigment or whatever you'd like to use. So we're all good to go. It's just the thicker it is, of course, you're going to have to brayer it out a little bit more to thin it out, smooth it out. So it's all good. So great to see so many of you here saying hi to each other. I see Lee, I see Joanna, I see Brenda. Music, it's so good to see you too. Kathleen, very cool. Hello everyone. Hi Deb. We're just going down the list and I'm loving every second of it. All right, so here we are. I'm gonna just do some random jelly plate presses, images, pulls. And I do have a whack load of stencils here. You guys know I have my stencil fiesta. So I'm just gonna take some random, maybe I'll do them more, I won't do anything too city-like. Maybe I'll keep it floral and curvy and this feather-like, as opposed to some other ones that I could be doing that could go through. Like, I don't need faces. But I think maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just kind of play around. Look at all these. I have an illness, and it's called stencilaholicism. No, that's not right. Anyway, I have my brayer here. I have my jelly plate. Anyone, where can I find Karen stencils online in America? I don't know. Crafters Workshop might still have them directly, and your local store could possibly purchase them from them. If not, you can always whip me an email, Brenda. Ding, ding, ding. There, I answered your question. my whimsical houses and vines, and absolutely. The romper room. What's this? Sounds like the romper room. Does anybody remember? I have the, oh, I'm not even going, this is not going well already. All right, so I'm gonna put some yellows down on my jelly plate. Again, I'm just using, these are the Chroma Color A2 ones. These are the student grade, but they're light fast and I really like the pigment in it, so I'm good to go. And I'll smooth that out. Get a two-tone yellow happening here. Fun, 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 fun. Stencil on the top. And, okay, you guys are gonna laugh. Hold on a sec, I need to get more paper off. I'm just getting some regular printer paper. Works well. Good to go. Put everything here but the paper. How crazy am I? And I'm just going to do some random pulls. Nothing you haven't really seen me do before. I am so not too young for romper room, darling. So, got the ghost image. So all I'm wanting to do is get a whole whack load of color. Some one-of-a-kind color pull. And I am going to be throwing paper around my studio like crazy. It's a good thing Jen's not here. She's going to have a panic attack. There we go. That's a good one. Me likey. I always like the shadow prints the best. I don't know about you guys. Totally fun. Okay, so there's some of that. I think I'm going to this time put a little bit of gold. I want to stay a little bit yellowy. Put some gold on there for some luminescence. And I'm going to go actually, I might pull out some red gold. So this is gold and a red gold, also from Chroma. Can you even see that? There it is. Ghost prints are good. And I'm just gonna move it around with my yellow because, well, it's totally fine. Because I'm gonna end up putting it on top of those prints anyway. I don't have enough color there. Wa la la la. Okay, I'm feeling better. I started arting. My world is a better place now. It's amazing how good it feels when you start flinging the paint. Okay. I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm just doing big sheets, random sheets. I'm going to cut these up anyway. I'm just looking for color. Probably get a couple on this one. Look at that, that worked. Kind of like how you can just see it in that center. I really like that one. And let's do a ghost image of this. Pretty! Pretty, pretty, pretty. I think I could probably get one more. Oh, coolio. Look at that one. Gosh, I love these. I just love them. Absolutely adore them. Okay, next color. Hello, teal. Cobalt turquoise light hue. And I'm going to keep the yellow because I don't mind if there's a little bit of green tinge. So I'm not going to clean my brayer or my plate. Bling bling, maybe you need a little bit more paint. Just a little bit tacky and dry. The last pull's always a bit, I hear ya. I love the last pull. There might be a last pull that we use today here too. Looking for one that would be good for birds. Actually, hello, swirlies. I think on one of these solid images, like this one, I could do a little bit of swirl. Now you have to understand this Cosmic Swirl stencil from Crafter's Workshop has been so used, it's probably weighing 20 pounds. So you have to really push into it in order to get an impression, because it is so thick. It is super, super, super thick. Hi, Annette. So here we go. See, it's really, you have to pull, but that's okay. I got a little bit of curls. I'm good to go. And it's these images I'm really wanting right now. These ghost images. So here's one, and the other one should be really spectacular. A little bit of yellow coming through on that. You see? That's good. I'm good to good. And this one I'm excited about. I can't wait to see what this does. Do 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 do. Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's pretty exciting.
Hi.
Hi.
Is this an art store?
Yeah.
Sells?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. All this time, and I walk back and forth.
Yeah?
And back and forth. I thought it was a studio.
Well, it is too. I'm actually online live right now on the internet. So anything you say they can hear, just so you know. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
Browse?
that's fine.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
I thought you were teaching children. And,
No.
oh, my name's Mario, by the way.
Hello. Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great now that
Good.
I met you. And your name is?
I am Karen.
Karen?
Yes.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm going to browse and I'll let you know, okay?
You bet.
Thanks, Jerry.
Okay. All right, guys. Ooh, getting the birds in the paint. Too soon, too soon. Hello. Aha. So I'm just adding a little bit of white in here to move it around. And this is just a little bit of a different color, teal.
Is it me you're talking to?
No, I'm talking to the girls online. As I say, I'm broadcasting live right now. That's why.
You know why I thought you were talking to me? Because at the library all the computers are not working.
Oh, I see. No.
Yeah.
No, we're here.
It's not Rogers then, is it?
No, it is.
It is?
Yeah,
So it must be back on track then.
possibly. Either that or it's the one side of the bridge.
Was it for a while that it wasn't working?
No, I was been okay all day.
You know what? I have a feeling it's too many people using the computer.
Maybe.
Guaranteed here.
All right, so I got a little impression here, but only a little bit of the yellow came through. It's a little bit too dry for it. I was hoping I might pull out some yellow, but that's okay. Guess I have to work a little quicker. And I'm gonna go back into this one and put right on top of it and see what comes out. See how much of those swirls you'll be able to see. A little bit, not too much, but I'm okay with that. Again, I'm just looking for color right now. Bet you this one would have been really great with the curl underneath. Oh yeah, see? All right, so before I get too crazy, I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow. And I wanna try to get this blue while it's still wet. But again, I'm adding yellow and knowing that it's gonna turn a little bit green because I added the blue, but I'm not caring. It's all going on the same project. And I'm gonna put this right back on. And we'll go from there. See if it works. Yes, it did. Yay, I caught it. So it's all good. This one I like. This one will be a really neat strip. I know what I've got in my head. That's why I'm getting all excited over here. I just gotta see if I can rip some more off here.
Yeah. Again, it's the name
is Karen.
Karen.
Yes.
Prices, right, on gold and
Yeah.
acrylic.
Yeah.
Just so, and also the colors.
Yes.
What's the prices, Jen?
Depends on the type of color you're looking for. It's done by series. So some of them are less expensive than others.
Okay. Is there any way of finding out that does it show
The price is on there, yes.
Oh,
it's on the bottle.
On the bottle?
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And that goes with your acrylic too?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Okay. I know. Ooh, nice, right? Okay. Now this one's even better. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh. I like that one very much. Look at that. Okay, so what have I got going here? Just looking to see. All right, I think I'm good with those colors. You see a face in it, honestly. You guys see faces in the strangest little places, I tell you. I'm gonna clean off my brayer and my mat right here for a sec. You see the price there? The big reveal. Okay. All right, I think I'm clean. All right, so I am going to do some of this quinacridone red violet hue.
Carol, thanks again.
All righty, you
Just
take care.
browsing for today.
Yeah, okay. You have a good one.
You too now.
Mm-hmm. Ah, drop the lid. Okay. That's gonna be pretty vibrant. Holy moly. I might not be using much of this one. Oh. Yes, gotta love it, kiddo. Gotta love the retail. It happens. Uh-oh, here we go. Hi. How are you? I am filming. Yeah, we don't. As long as you know, we're okay. It's nice to see you guys. Ta-da! I got spots. I see spots. I'm gonna pull a couple of spots on one of these solid ones. Like this one. Like right through here. Feet and beak color. You never know. It's a spotted, what is it now? What kind of bird is spotted? Spotted what? And are they spotted in red? I am not in my window tonight, Eileen. No. Take a look. I love that. Are you ladies in on a mission tonight?
Someone to get a jelly plate.
Oh, funny enough. Look, they're here to buy a jelly plate. Isn't that hysterical? Vicky, she's so calm. Filming, talking, running a store, whatever. Here we go. A spotted tanager? Is that got a spotted owl? Yeah, but a spotted tanager. Kathleen, does that have red dots? Ooh, look at that. Actually, I think I might want to put this over top of this and see what happens. Hey girls, what's happening? Hi Darcy, how are you? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that makes me happy there too. All right, so I've got some greenies, yellowies, blueies. I think I might be okay. I'm gonna clean this off and clean the brayer, clean the plate. It's probably dark brown. Yeah, it's probably dark brown. We can pretend it is. We can call it the artified. So what it was, hold on. Spotted tanager? Okay, yeah, not very nice. Karen was not too good. I'll have nightmares about that comment later. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna put away some of this paint now that my brayer and my jelly plate are cleaned off. And I can start seeing what I want to do here. Because I've got oodles and prints now. Oodles, I tell ya. And I have a mock mat that I'll pull out so I don't get the frame dirty. That's logical, right? Okay, so here's my mat. You let me know if you're like, okay. She's like hugging that jelly plate over there. I love it. So what I'm gonna end up doing again is I'm gonna be putting, that's actually kind of nice, just that one. I might cut that one out on its own. Is that bird? It is. So what I'm going to end up doing is cutting some of these up. I might do a weave on a couple of the birds. I'm going to cut up some strips and put them on one or two of the birds. And of course, I'll have a spotted tarniger over here, whatever it is. It's all good. Hold on, I see, and Karen. Yes. Awesome. So I am going to get a pair of scissors. And I have some glue, and I also have my sticker maker stuff here. Because I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut around this baby. So let's see, I want this. Because I really don't want to have to glue them all down manually, if you know what I mean. There's a part of me that says I could use some PPA and put it on, but I'm not sure if that's the look I want in the end. We'll see, because I also might, and here's a good might, I might do some stitching on this afterwards. So there's another hint of where this might go, but let's see. So I'm going to put this in my machine, and because we had a mishap with the, we accidentally broke the roll before it was finished, so we've got it rigged now that if we pull it out it'll work. So sorry, Xyron, but I love the product, so we're going to go with it. So I am just going to put this on here. Pull it off. Have you guys used the sticker maker? And now I'm going to put this down right here. So it's there. And I'm literally only going to give it a little bit of a matte so that I know that there's not going to be any blank space showing. Now this of course is sticky, so I'll probably put some baby powder on it later so that it doesn't stay sticky when I put it in the mat later. I said later how many times in that sentence? See, I could talk, I can craft, I can run a shop, but apparently I can't speak English. Like seriously. Okay, so in the end, that'll be here, okay? Now I'm not done with this dude yet. Don't think he's done, because he's certainly not done. I'm just thinking that if of all the birds, I really like that spotted print, and that's kind of cool. Yes, Karen has the X and the 5-inch one. Yes, I do. I certainly do. You guys are talking about refills and all the other stuff. I love it. You've had yours for 15 or so years. I know. You stop by, you got to get your refills out, man. They're awesome. I've been using it quite a bit lately. With all the stuff from the ScanNCut, all those little pieces, all those come back into play again. Okay, so I want to cut some strips, as I said. So I am just going to, I could do this with a trimmer, but I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be perfect. I just want it to be a little ragged, not quite straight. Cut a bunch of them. It's probably good. And I'll cut some of this one. I'm cutting my blues up, can you tell? Carry on. Carry on. Oh, I want that there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe I'll do one more little strip, and then I'll get out another one, a more solid blue, perhaps. You guys know where I'm going with this? Glad you guys are having fun. They're having a grand old time over in the chat. If you're new to this broadcast, if you're not over on the chat, you should log in over there. So there's two options. There's the social stream and there's the chat. But in order to see what everybody's writing, you need to click on the word chat and set yourself up. You can watch it. If you want to talk to us, we'd love to hear from you. And just log in to Ustream. Just need a password and an email, so it'll give you one. and you can participate in the conversation. It's awesome. Oops, there's a little one. That's okay. All right, so just trying to think of the next bird. I think I might want to do this one. So it's the one with the big gut. Big belly. Look at that. Funny enough, I knew who it was. And which way does it go? It goes that way. Beak this way. So I'm literally just going to attach some strips. I want to overlap them. I really don't want to think too much about it. And so I think what I might do, I'm going to throw the bird through the Xyron. That's what I should have done the first time, because then I wouldn't have anything that I'd have to de-sticky. Here we go. One bird through Xyron. And it was face up. Oh, wrong way. See, I even said I needed it face up, and then I did it the backwards. Okay, so I want the sticky side on the face side up. So I'm turning him this side down. Okay. And I have no clue why I just called that bird a him, but whatever. Okay. And I'm just rubbing it around the outside of the shape so that any of that sticky adhesive is going to stay clean and crisp and on the bird and not on my fingers. There we go. So there we are. Sticky side up. Now let's go for it. Do, 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 do. Word is young. Yeah, much easier to do the bird. Because then it's not sticky on the other underside. You guys know what I mean by that, right? Let's do that up there. Let's get a solid piece in here. Solid piece here, one up here. As I talk to myself. Anyone watching the Blue Jays play in Montreal? Funny how you should be thinking of that as I'm doing this. Be fun. I'm so glad about Montreal having that come back. That's awesome. I need it a little wider so I can have the matte outside of that. Okay. And that's the piece I want right for the beak. They're very quiet because they know I'm filming in here. You know that, right? Just the odd giggle every once in a while. Dun, 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 dun. You gotta download this. You guys are so funny. Okay, so where did I put that mock mat? Here it is. So now I have this one here. And this one's here. I think actually I want to do a different bird down here. I think I like the blues. I think I want to keep it blue. Blue and yellow all the way. See? that answered that. Because this is making me extremely happy. Go with your first instinct, right? That's what I tell people all the time. And then when I don't, I think it's funny. See? Okay, so that's working out very nicely. But I do have a little gap right here, so I am going to put something behind there so it doesn't show through, or put it on top. How am I going to do that? Is there enough stick? No. So just going to use a little bit of 3-in-1 glue here. Just because I don't want there to be any gaps at all. There it is. All right, so let's get another one of those big birds. Haha, no pun intended. I should make them yellow. And, but I'm not. I'm gonna make him blue. Here he is. Ring him through the Xyron the correct way, so face side down. Remember I said I have to feed that through a little bit because we broke the... There's always a way to fix it if you break it. Just saying. Works fine. But I like this for the project because it's a lot less messy. Ooh. Okay. I could put something to raise the mat. Funny you should say that, but I'm also going to probably do some stitching too, so I'm not touching anything with the mat yet. I do have a couple of these, remember I said? So even a couple of layers would be fine. But, oh, did I tell you that out loud? I'm actually thinking perhaps I kind of like that with the kind of like a washy look through there. Okay, so I am going to place, I think I snagged it. Yep. So again, I'm not trimming right close to the bird shape because I want to make sure that you're not going to be able to see it under my mat at all. Like, there can't be any open space. So now we have big blue bird here, little stripy bird here. There we go. And let's do a couple more. I really like the blue with a little bit of yellow in it. I really do. I think it's gonna be fun. 2 more, then we'll decorate. Are you all set? Okay. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, girls. And any guys watching, hold on. I'll let you look and ooh and ah. Oh, hold on. Here you go. Ooh, ah, oh.
Sorry. No, don't apologize. It's all good. Did you find everything you were looking for?
Yeah, the jelly plate that you were thinking about too?
Yeah, that.
I love that.
I should tell them somebody was just asking me online about getting that in the States. So funny. $2.99 over there? If it isn't, it's more, so we'll just go that. $56.45. Fun to be printing away, huh? Yeah, it's totally fun. Got a bag here for you. I'm gonna cut them up and collage them too once those are done there.
Oh, neat.
And yeah, so you have to log on this weekend and see it when I post it.
All right.
It is. It is done. Yeah. You guys sew?
I do.
You do? So easy peasy for you then. Whip it up. Yeah, but not well. You can do that. If not, come in here. We'll do it together. Okay.
I should put it class that you or the houses.
Yeah.
Is that one you do as a class?
It's a version of one that I could do. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And you need 4?
Nope. As long as it's during my regular hours, I don't.
Okay.
Because I like the do more of what you love and do the flower one to the left of it.
All right. You're not available Fridays during the day, are you?
Yeah, figures much.
Yeah, we're too young for that. Because there is somebody coming in on the 18th for that during the day, but we can do it whenever.
Yeah.
Just give me a shout. Online, my calendar is there. Saturdays are getting a little booked for the next couple months, so
Okay.
if there's, let me know.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, you take care.
Okay, bye.
Have fun playing.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. I'm back. I'm back. This is the day that I didn't have anybody here helping me in the studio. And isn't that funny? So I say you want to look for a round container to make a jelly. Oh my gosh. You'll end up buying one anyway, right? It's all good. But you know that. All right, so I'm going to start with the next bird. Let's go big bird with big belly. What do you think? Big bird with big belly. Is that him there? See, he is. So I'm going to put him face down into my Xyron sticker maker. Can't wait to get the new refill cartridge though, so I don't have to pull that because I hate pulling it. I just feel so bad, but hey, it works. Okay. Then I wouldn't have to take the sticker sheet off of it either because it'll be done. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna get you some more strips. So let's strip this guy right through here. And I think actually I think this one I might weave. So how many? I need to make sure that I get some different colors in here though, so it doesn't look too much like the other one. So let's use a little bit of this guy. You think your girls would love a jelly plate? Totally. So many things that you can do with it, right? Just use it as pattern paper, collage with it. Well, you guys know, I don't have to tell you. Okay, let's see here. That should probably be fine. Yes, say yes. Need another blue one. Needs to be a wider blue one, so hold on. Hold the fort. Marry that girl. Marry that girl. I'm trying really hard not to think too much about this placement. I am going to weave it. So it's going to come up and it's going to go apart and all kinds of other stuff in a minute, but that's okay too. Use a more solid piece. You got iridescent paint to add to your acrylics. Gelli Prints and you love the look. That's awesome, Brenda. Love iridescence. It's fun, 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 fun. Yeah, this one. Okay. Oh, it needs to be wider because of the top head. There. Okay, so that's not looking too bad at all. Let's see what I got going here. So if I have this and I weave it. Now I know I'm going to be pulling some of this apart. It's not going to stay completely sticky, but that's okay for me. So that one goes down. So it starts here. And then like that, and we're done. There's one. I'm wondering how this is going to turn out. I have not planned this. Don't forget, I have not planned this. This goes underneath here. And that's over. And this is under. And that's over, and this is under. And over. Wondering how it's going to turn out. Hold on. Might be okay. Okay. It might be okay. Who knows, but it might be okay. Xyron sticker maker, easy to use. Piper, not sure if there's another that's less expensive. I don't know. At least not one that does the same thing as well as this. I think Xyron's probably the quintessential sticker maker that way. You're loving it? Thanks, Phoebe. Okay, so now we're under, over, under, over, under, over. I'm going to be saying that. I'm going to be dreaming that tonight. Under, over, under, over. Okay, there's that. I do want to do one with, so I'm over, under, over, under, over, under. Seriously. Okay. I think I want to do another one with something similar. Maybe not this particular jelly print. But what else do I have here? Maybe I'll add, because this is the tail, maybe I'll start adding some of the dots over here. Okay. All right. So I need to go under. Over, under. How are you guys doing? Are you following me with all this? Holy smokes. Over, under. Over, cut. Not sure if I'm going to keep that there, but we'll see. Over, under. Over, under, over, under. And I'll go back to this one. Under, over, under. Honestly, I passed kindergarten. Okay, I don't need that there, and I don't need this there. I don't need this one. I'm getting there. Okay. I am hypnotizing you. Over, under. Paper weaving is contagious. Hi, Artie Dar. It is contagious. Over, under. And apparently I'm putting Vicky to sleep. It's contagious and hypnotic. Da, 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 da. Under, over, under, over. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this now. Over, under. I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty. Yeah, I so am. That's it for that one. Maybe two more. Under, over. Over, under. I think maybe I'll glue that one on, just because otherwise it's not going to stick. There's no sticky there. Okay, let's turn this bird over and cut away what we don't need. Which was quite a bit. Okay, lots of little pieces now. All right, so let's see what we've got and let's see if I like it. So we don't have the top bird done yet, but we have this bird and then this bird and then this bird. How are we doing? Do we like the red or don't like the red? I actually don't mind the red. As long as I put a little bit of red up near the beak over here, might be okay. What do you think? Do-de-do-de-do. Okay. So, one more and then I can decorate them. And I'm going to decorate them a little bit with some of the white from the mat as well. And perhaps another color, but we'll see. Oh, I just found my lid for that paint. Okay, you love the splash of red? I kind of do too. But as I say, but I need to balance it out. So I'm going to want to put some up near the beak of that other bird. So let's see here. Which bird was that? Was that this one? Oh, funny that. Okay. So I might not do the whole thing. My idea right now is to do a solid blue from here over, and then do a few strips of different color on the head. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so let's put these away and get my solid blue. Do I have enough? I certainly do. Get my Xyron out. I want face side down, so I want the sticky on the top. Every time I do this, I say, sorry, Xyron, I'm pulling it. Okay. Put my hand around there. Pull her off. It does make it a lot easier to do this with the Xyron on it. As I say, it's not messy And it's sticky, so it's easy to do the weave. Much easier to do the weave and stuff. Okay, so I wanted to put a little bit of that red and yellow in the beak, right? So here's because it's such a little bit, and I want to make sure that there's enough in there that, so maybe if I do it that way, and then do like a little strip of this one over top of it. And I will use my 3-in-1 glue for this. Make a eye red because the birds probably flew in on the red eye flight. Oh my heaven. There's a story for you. I love it. So I'm just going to break that up that way. And then tick tock. Oh, see, I don't want to. There. I'm just going to test that out to see if I can see any of that red beak. Little bit of it, see? Little bit of it. That's good. Okay, I'll add another piece of the red right here. And I'll add another piece of this one right over top of it because I want to break it up a little bit. And then I will add some of the broken up blue bits. Broken up. The not solid blue. Blueprint. Blueprint. Hey, blueprint. This one, like something like that. Is there one that's long enough? Yes. And is that one long enough? Getting close to not being long enough. And now the rest of it, maybe the blue. So if I do this, and then cut around it. Again, Xyron, thank you. I should be okay. And again, for those of you who are just logging in, I'm not cutting right close to the bird because I don't want anything showing underneath my mat. I just want to make sure I have a little buffer. Okay, let's see what this does. So this will be bird number 1. There's bird number 1. Okay, I really like that. And bird number 2. And bird number 3. Trying to do it so I don't have to. And then bird 4. You guys see that okay? Hey, 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 hey. All right, so I am liking that. So I'm gonna leave them in there for now. And I'm just gonna get some solid white, the same material that I used to mat it. Now I used a 140-pound weight Fabriano paper. Actually, I could just use the, no, I'm gonna use a scrap. I just remembered I have this one too, the one I'm not going to use. You like it, Phoebe? Awesome. Yeah, have a great dinner, Mitzi. Okay. So I'm thinking right now, like I'm wanting to do like teardrop. Accents around one of the bird's necks. Is that right? Is it a neck? Yeah, I guess it's a bird's neck. Fell on me. But I do think I want to take off the backing before I it's down, no, 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 like that. You see it? We'll never be the same. Can you see that? Oh, I hope you can see that. I think I'm gonna probably end up, I think I'm probably gonna end up bringing the camera closer to you in a little bit. So I love that. Wanting to do something similar, but maybe more like just like a, don't you know what I'm trying to say? Just like a, like a collar. So I'll do like a semicircle. So see if this works. If I literally just, this one might be too small. We'll see. A little too small, go to the next size probably. Yeah. And then I'll use that as my guide and do it like this. I don't want anything to be too perfect because this again is a collage that I want it to look kind of piecemeal together. It adds a lot to the, see, I just want to start, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not accenting it really, is it? I kind of like that too. Perhaps some circles. I have to remember that only the top bird had the Xyron sticker sheet on it, so these other ones are not. So there's one. Kind of like a, kind of put a necklace on them. And again, I am purposely not making these look smooth, spherical. I want them to be a little wonky. Fun paper play, Karen. I dig it. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, embellish, embellish, embellish. I do want to put a wing on one of these too, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just do an outline of a wing for this large bird here. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, so if I do like a wing shape, this is not staying this thick. Before you guys all think, no, don't do that. That might be okay. And then I will again, we're just playing here. Yes or no? I think that might be too much, actually. I like the other three. Maybe I should just stay with something that's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Deco? You like it? Wave if you love paper. Woohoo! Atta girl, Jillian. Wave if you love paper. Now that I've got everybody dizzy. Nods to the wing idea. Did you like that part of the wing? I don't know, maybe it's too big. Maybe that's what I'm not liking. Let's try out of the part that I cut out. If I make that a little bit more my shape of a wing, that might work better for me. It resembled a wishbone. So if I do that, so a little smaller, and then I'll go a little step further and cut a little itty bitty bit out here. Diamond shaper zinc. Well, see, I was thinking that, which is kind of why I'm going this way. And I could still do a diamond shaper zigzag. I'm thinking that might be too thick now. Can always cut another one. It's just paper. Beauty of paper. Beauty of paper. Yeah, that's probably better. Kind of goes along with what I've cut up there. Can you see that? Okay. And I think I still will do a zigzag around the nape of his neck. How big is it? Oh, I might even be able to get away with it from here. My only problem is I don't want to get too caught up in perfection with this. Oh, I think that's not big. Oh, it might be okay. You make me up when it's all over. Like that. Do. Now I'm thinking something else. Because I like that. Still not a big fan of this, but I might like something else. I might like it like a recreate the teardrops that were in the first one. Bring that down a little bit. Hopefully have a little bit of continuity. Doodaloo-doo, doodaloo-doo-doo. What do you think? That I like. Yes, good idea. So I do like that. Okay. So, Karen, what do you want to do? I really want to sew this, but there's a part of, but I want to continue with this broadcast. So, I'm just trying to decide what to do. I could stop the record at this point because you can all see where this is coming. Because what I'm going to do is just finish this off and mat it and put it behind glass, and I think it'll be fantastic. I will end up popping out the mat just a tad, which is why I wanted to make the color a little bit bigger than the actual image. But just a tad, not much, just a tad. There was another part of me too that thought I could put some batting or something behind it to see if it raised it a little bit. And I still might do that, but this is essentially the idea. Then I'd like to get my sewing machine out, and I can bring it over, not in the recording though, and sew some things on here. I want to sew strips, do some accents with the thread, and get a little bit more texture on that. It is an awesome, I really love this project. I think it's really sweet. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop the recording, and I am going to continue on live for those of you who are joining me now. So I hope you stick around while I go get the sewing machine and plug it in here. I'll just put it right on this tabletop. And we'll continue, and I'll finish this project this evening. But yeah, what a simple way to collage with some jelly prints, right? Do a little bit of weaving, cut some stuff up, put it behind glass. Hey, it's all good. Will you cut the mat with the ScanNCut? I won't tonight, but I did do that. I cut the mat with the ScanNCut, made a video, and I posted it on my Facebook page and my blog. And I will put the recording of this and that video together so that you can see how I did it. Okay? That sound like a plan? Happy, 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 she says. Happy, happy, yes. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to stop the recording. I'd like to thank you, those of you who are watching the recording, for doing that, and please check out my blog, thearthousestudio.ca. Click on the blog and you will see the finished product there, or join us over on Facebook and like the Art House Studio page, and you'll see it over there as well. Okay? Awesome. All right. Thank you again for those who are watching the recording. I appreciate it so much, and we'll see you again real soon.